Hey y'all, Bobby Lovell again here today. Time for another Sunday Fun Day story. Hope everybody had a wonderful week. A few weeks ago I shared about the coldest football game that I ever played in, and that was over in Jim Ned. And so this week, since we're in the middle of October, I thought I'd share another story about the coldest football game that I ever watched. This one actually goes back probably 6th or 7th grade for me. My annuals are all packed up, or I dug one of them out and tried to figure out exactly which year it was. But Eric and Joyce were in for the weekend, and Eric and I decided we're going to go watch Baird play Holly there at the Bears Den. And it was already snowing when the game started, and Eric and I were standing under the bleachers to watch the ball game because it was snowing so hard. Now this was the old bleachers. This is back when they had wooden bleachers and not those aluminum ones that they got now, and they had about a little 3-inch crack that you could look through. And so we were, because there wasn't very many people there trying to sit in the bleachers because it was snowing that hard, believe it or not, in Baird, Texas. But the game was going on, and it just continues to snow and continues to snow. It gets so bad we can barely see the football players in the middle of the field. And most of the ball game, because it was a running ball game, was happening between the 35 and the 35, right out in the middle of the field. We could barely see the players. By the time the game was over with, there was 4 or 5 inches of snow at least on the ground. And best I remember, Baird won that ball game. But that's definitely the coldest football game that I have ever sat and watched, and happened to be there in Bears Den, with a lot of snow on the ground, which we don't get to see down there very often anymore, because this was early enough, for Friday Night Lights to have a snow game like that. But it did happen. And if anybody got some of them old annuals, you can go back and look. I bet there's some pictures of that ball game in there somewhere. I wished I had mine unpacked. I'd pull it out just to look at them again. But good times and good things to remember. And hey, you guys remember, check out my sponsors. I've got my Tattooed and Chosen t-shirt on today. They are a clothing brand. And I also got 6L Defensive Firearms. They're coffee mugs here. And their websites are at the bottom of this video, so check them out. Glad to have them aboard sponsoring this weekly video that I'm putting out to you guys. And also, and most importantly, they're both agreed to sponsor the Timothy Project. And if you haven't checked that out, go to Timothy Project on Facebook, look it up. God's moving, good stuff's about to start happening right there. So if you haven't already liked that page, like the Timothy Project page that I have out. Learn more about it, get in contact with me about how you too can be a part. Hey guys, remember, y'all be sweet, I love you, and God bless.